Jay Shetty is an award-winning podcast host, former Vedic monk, motivational speaker, and New York Times bestselling author. Not bad for someone that started his YouTube channel in 2016. It's no secret that Jay's rise to fame has been swift. But how did he do it? Jay Shetty claims that the secret to his success, and everyone's for that matter, lies in the ability to think like a monk. So much so that he wrote a book about it. In this book, Jay draws from his experiences as a monk and gives his readers actionable methods to change their lives. In this video, I will address 3 of my favorite takeaways from his book. Now, the first key takeaway is identity and values. Now, do you know who you are or what you want in life? Jay tells us that most of us don't take time to understand ourselves. Instead, we roam the world aimlessly, going from one distraction to another. He tells us to clean our internal mirror and gaze into our true reflection. Doing this will be an uncomfortable process, but it will reveal who we truly are. We can transform our lives only after we identify our strengths, weaknesses, and wants. So ask yourself, who am I and who do I want to be? After you do that and figure that out, Jay then encourages us to be more deliberate about our values. Having a well-defined value system keeps you calm in uncertain times. It acts as a compass guiding you towards your highest self. Now, it goes without saying when you do pick your value system to go for higher values such as honesty, courage, compassion, and kindness. These are values that are rooted in happiness, meaning, and fulfillment and should be pursued. So that's the first key takeaway. Now, the second takeaway is the power of routine, specifically morning routines. Now, Jay tells us that routines in general are essential to help us get through life's ups and downs. Having a routine eliminates decision fatigue. We know exactly what we need to do on a consistent basis. No guesswork is involved, and our mental energy can be reserved for more critical tasks. Now, here are 3 ways we can better structure our days and our mornings. The first technique is don't look at your phone. You want to start your days without any distraction. By reaching for your phone, you are overriding the clarity of your morning mind with unnecessary distractions and reactive thoughts. So make sure to keep your phone away from you for at least an hour in the morning. Now, the second thing is to plan your next day the night before. Now, it's important to note that the night before should be part of your morning routine. Jay tells us that our mornings are only as productive as our previous night. You can ease into your day by making simple decisions like what you will eat, where, and do the night before. So by planning the night before, you're planning for the morning. Now, the third technique to have a more structured day is to incorporate the acronym TIME, time, into your life. Now, this is a very easy to remember acronym that can help us feel energized in our day. Now, the T stands for thankfulness, which is just practice daily gratitude. The I stands for insight, which is to take time to learn something new each day. This could be reading or listening to a podcast. The M stands for meditation, which is to try to find as little as 2 minutes daily to just engage in meditation or some simple breath work. And the E stands for exercise, which is spend a mere 15 minutes exercising every day to revitalize your mind and body. So those are some ways we can structure our mornings and days better. Now, key takeaway number 3 is positive thoughts and cultivating presence. Now, we must understand that we are what we feed ourselves. This is true for our bodies and our minds. If we fill our minds with junk, we will embody junk behaviors and emotions. Emotions like envy, judgment, and frustration stem from what we consume mentally. Jay encourages us to feed our minds with positivity by engaging in stillness and presence. Cultivating presence can rewire our minds to be more calmer. The problem is that most people can't stand being alone with their thoughts. Jay tells us we can practice presence through activities such as daily journaling, meditation, yoga, and walking. Spending time with loved ones without distractions or devices is another excellent way to be present and to cultivate deeper relationships. So make sure you find a way to cultivate presence on a daily basis. Now, to wrap this video up, I would like to share one of my favorite quotes from the book. The quote reads, "When you try to live your most authentic life, some of your relationships will be put in jeopardy. Losing them is a risk worth bearing. Finding a way to keep them in your life is a challenge worth taking on." Now, on that note, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this book summary, and if you did, then go ahead and click the like button and share it with your friends. And if you're interested in more book summaries, philosophy content, or self-development content, then consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.